What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Hope you all had a great weekend. Getting into this episode of GH, this was a hot mess. It was all over the place. Listen, Carly and Drew. Let me get them out the way. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was nauseous looking at their scene. I just want to, I was so sick of watching them. Seriously, it was just annoying. It was just super fucking annoying watching them. Like, this man got free based off of some blackmail, pretty much. And then talking about, oh, aside from that, I got 6 months of probation. And Carly gonna sit there, you served enough time. You did your time. Are you serious? Are you serious? He didn't even do a year. He didn't even do a year. He did his time. You know how many years people typically get for insider trading? And that's if you get the full sentence. Because I think the full sentence is like 20 years. He ain't even get a quarter of that. He probably got a little smidge of that. Probably a little corner. That's all he got. He ain't even do a year. And you're bitching because he got 6 months of probation that he got to do? After y'all done blackmailed the judge? Like, are you serious? I was so disgusted by that scene because this whole storyline I feel like was just horrible. I feel like it was dreadful because it was so much privilege in this storyline and it's still rearing its ugly freaking head. It's like, are you kidding me? You're bitching because of probation. I had to mute the rest of that scene between them because I didn't even care. I just had the captions on. And it's funny how Drew's sitting there, oh, I can't wait to see Scout. I can't. Oh, please, Drew, shut up. Drew, shut up. Don't even sit here and pretend like you care about that child because you don't. No, you don't. Your actions speak volumes. No, you don't. You don't care about her. Like, sir, you were willing to sell the family company. Not the family company, but you were willing to sell your company for Carly. You ain't even think about your daughter's legacy. You ain't even think about her financial future, even though I'm pretty sure financially she gonna be good. But still, that's not even the point. It's just you didn't hesitate to want to sell the company for Carly. You ain't even think about Scout and her future. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if she wanted to inherit it? What if she one day wanted to be a CEO of it? He didn't think about that. Like, he's such an ass. And my whole thing is, it's obviously not that late. He definitely could have went to go see Scout tonight. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta wait till tomorrow to go see her? It ain't that late. Cause last I heard, if I remember the timeline correctly, when Valentine dropped the kids off, he told them to meet back at the spot by 9 p.m. So it had to be at least 7:30 at that point, probably 8 o'clock. So you had about a good hour and a half of trick or treating time. And clearly it wasn't even close to 9 o'clock. So it wasn't, that close to 9. But even if it is 9, 10 o'clock, I'm pretty sure Sam would have had no problem waking Scout up to see her dad. She would have had no problem doing that. So I still feel like he should have still went over there to go see her. That's my first stop if I was Drew. Like, my first stop would have been to see my daughter, not to know fucking Carly. Like, I'm just saying. Please. And it looked like he's still in pain too. The way he grimaced and held his side and stuff, looked like that beatdown still serving him. I guess he's still feeling the after effects of it. Well, good for him. So anyway, moving on from that, Laura. Yeah, I know I love my legends, right? I love my vets. I love them all. I don't like what they're doing with this Laura and Esme situation. I'm not a fan of it. Like, Laura is being way too accommodating and way too welcoming to this girl. And I understand probably a large part of that, or a good chunk of that, is because of Ace. Because, that's her alleged grandchild. And I say alleged because we still ain't got DNA proof. But she's being way too chummy and too nice with this girl after everything she's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's done some horrid shit, and you're sitting here letting this girl move in with you. I feel like Kevin and Laura have done more than enough for this girl. My thing is, if she want to move out, let her move out. You know what I mean? And Laura had the gall to sit here talking about, oh, I love you, oh, your family, oh, you mean a lot to me and Kevin, and oh, let me help pay your rent. I'm like, excuse me? Laura, you are doing overkill because you laying it on thick, baby. You are laying it on thick. Like, excuse moi? Pay her rent. She be lucky if I give her $1 for the bus. Like, what? Pay, help her pay her rent. Are we sure that Laura's not on narcotics? I mean, I love her, but I just want to know, like, has she been slipped a roofie or something? Like, do this girl got her under a spell? Like, did she put up a tarot card or something? Like, what is going on here? Like, is this the Twilight Zone? Excuse me, after everything that's transpired, you talking about helping this kid pay her rent? No, no, we're not doing that. Hell to the no. And I'm happy that Esme's moving out. Good for her. Oh, I think I'm starting to get feelings for Spencer. Man, pack your feelings away, please, because he's not thinking about you. He don't want you. Pack them away. Get on up out of there. Ugh. And I, you know, the way she was talking about Portia and stuff. Oh, she's been very helpful to me too. I'm like, I still can't believe that Portia's being nice to this witch. I'm like, I don't get it. I believe in second chances and redemption and stuff, but nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm. I believe in it because you want to know what it is. I did, you know, start to like Franco even after all his shenanigans, but Esme, that's a whole different breed. Like her, that's a whole no. Uh-uh. I'm still not there yet with her because I don't think I ever will be because we all know Franco had a redemption arc. You know what I'm saying? This one, I don't see no redeeming quality in her because I really feel like she's still up to some tricks. You know, she's still plotting, she's still scheming, and you know, I don't trust her. Absolutely not. And I feel like people are being way too generous and too nice with her ass. We need to nip that in the bud. So anyway, moving on from that. I am so glad BLQ smartened Chase up. You know what I'm saying? Because Chase was being very naive. Oh, well, maybe Tracy will sign over deception to you and you can sign it back over to Lucy. And sir. Yeah. You must not have spent that much time with Miss Tracy Q because Tracy's not that dumb. She ain't dumb at all. It's like, are you serious? And I'm glad BLQ put him on the game. She was like, listen, you sound a little naive. Because we all know Tracy ain't giving up deception that easily, and she damn sure ain't about to make it so easy that BLQ could just sign over the company. Because I'm pretty sure Tracy thought about that. You know what I'm saying? Because BLQ has been protesting taking over the company, so naturally Tracy would think like, oh, if I just signed it over to her, naturally she would give it back to them. Tracy ain't stupid. And I'm glad BLQ was like, no, I'm gonna come up with a plan to outmaneuver her. I said, good. Good for you, BLQ. Stand up for yourself. And I love me some Tracy, but I don't like that bullying shit that she be doing either. So I'm glad that BLQ gonna, you know, stand up for herself and take charge of her own life. Good for her. So anyway, moving on from that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thoroughly enjoyed those scenes with Danny and Sam. When he came home, you know, he was telling them about what happened and stuff with the trick or treating. I enjoyed it. You know, I'm glad that, you know, he got a moment alone with his moms and stuff because I'm just sitting there in awe watching this Danny because I'm like, the children grow up so fast. Not even just on the show, but in real life in general. But even on the show, it's like, because, you know, they rapidly divorce them. And I'm just looking at Danny and I'm just like, I freaking remember the episode when this boy was born. Like, I remember the storyline surrounding that. I remember that episode like it was yesterday when he was just a big head butterball baby. Like, oh my goodness. Damn, it's crazy how time flies. And that was just 11 years ago. Like, that is insane. That time just goes by that quickly. But he do remind me of a lot of Jason and stuff. I feel like Jake and Danny and a lot of their scenes remind me of Jason in a way, like with their characteristics. Especially when Danny was like, "Oh, I wish I could have did more" and stuff like that. I'm like, "Yep, he definitely sound like Jason." You know, trying to, you know, fix everybody's problems. And I'm glad Sam put that into perspective. She kind of said that there too. Like, yeah, you can't fix everything for everybody, and I agree. You know, and I hope Danny don't grow up to be like that neither, no fixer. Cause I'm like, sir, you do not want to go through what your daddy went through. I'm just saying. Not having a life, gotta fix everything for Sonny and Carly, or people like them when you get older. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to go through that. Not if you got a choice. Um, but I enjoyed those scenes, and I do not blame Sam for being a little annoyed that Dante had to get up and work a case when he just got off of absence. And I'm happy that they took Dante off of leave, but why they couldn't interrupt Chase? I mean, I get it was plot point, you know, because Dante and call his ass. Because if I was Dante, I would have been pissed. Like, y'all motherfuckers put me on leave for no reason, for bogus reasons, and now as soon as I'm off leave, y'all want to immediately call me. You know what I'm saying? To go handle a case. It can't wait. I mean, I understand it's a shooting, it can't wait, but like, call somebody else. Call Tyrone. You know what I'm saying? Call somebody else. But I'm glad he went there though, because Anna needed him. Like, Anna needed somebody familiar, you know what I mean, to lean on right now, because she just going through it mentally. I mean, Anna was just horrified to see that she shot Charlotte, you know. But she jumped into action real quick, you know, even though she was horrified by it, she had to jump into action and, you know, be stoic real fast and be like, you know what? You know, direct Jake and stuff like that. She was like, you know, plop her leg up, plop her head up, hold her hand, talk to her. Call 911, go stand by the door and wait for the ambulance to come and flag them down and stuff. You know, she handled it, and I like the way Jake handled it. Jake was doing what he needed to do. He was doing everything that was asked of him. He did a phenomenal job. You know, he definitely reminded me so much of Jason in that moment. You know what I mean? Just springing into action, and I love that. But Anna's just, oh my God. Let me tell y'all something. We all know Finola Hughes is that girl. We all know it. She's the shit. We know. We've been known for a long time. But let me tell you something. In this episode, she had to remind motherfuckers who she is, because Finola killed it in this scene. And I was like, you know what? At the next daytime Emmys, we don't even need to have her nominated. We don't need to have her nominated. Give her the damn Emmy. Give her a special Emmy, because we don't, after this performance, we don't need a nomination. Give her the damn Emmy. She won. Give it to her. In this scene alone, oh, she shut it down. Finola, she showed motherfuckers who she is. She reminded them who she is and why she is who she is. You know what I'm saying? And why she on the show and why she always that girl. Like, Finola did her thing. Like, her breakdown and stuff into Dante's arms, talking about how she, you know, unloaded her weapon on a child. She discharged on the child. I was like, oh, Finola. The incomparable. She killed it. She did her thing. I was in awe. It was like watching a master class. Like, she just handled that shit raw, and I loved it. Them hospital scenes I did not love. I'm just saying, because I'm gonna get to that in a second. But I'm pretty sure once the dust settles, I'm pretty sure they're gonna wonder, like, why Valentine just randomly popped up at her apartment like that. I would be asking those questions, because he made it to the apartment before the damn ambulance made it there, and they were called. I don't even think, not that I can recall, I don't think anybody even called Valentine, because he damn sure made it there before the amber. So I'm like, how you know? I would be questioning that if I was them. Like, you just popped up or whatever, so you must have known that Charlotte was gonna be at that apartment, or she was heading there. Once the kids told him that Charlotte went missing or whatever, or she disappeared on them, I'm pretty sure he knew where Charlotte was going at that point. He probably knew. Because he knows she a little psycho. And when Anna got there to the hospital and she walked up on Valentine, the nerve of his ass to sit there and say, why? Why what? What you mean, why? I know he not asking her like, oh, why did you shoot my daughter? Bitch. I could be asking your ass the same question. Why you didn't tell her that your daughter was psychotic and trying to take her down? Why you didn't tell her that? Because all of this could have been avoided had Valentine opened up his damn mouth to Anna. This all could have been shut down. Anna would have been more cautious going into that apartment. You know what I'm saying? Like, she would have thought before she pulled that trigger. Because she would have thought like, oh, this could be Charlotte because Valentine told me that, oh, she did this and did that. But no, you didn't tell her that. So now she went in there thinking that she had an intruder that's been trying to take her ass out all this time, not knowing that it was a child. Had she would have known that, she would have acted different. You know what I'm saying? So this is all on Charlotte and Valentine, if you ask me. This is their freaking fault. And I couldn't stand the way when Jake came up to him and, you know, told him that he was sorry and stuff like that about it and whatever. Valentine told him, oh, this ain't your fault. And he gonna stare at Anna while he said that. I said, bitch, I know you not blaming her. I know good and damn well you not. Because I seen the previews for this week. And it looked like Anna knocked the shit out of him. And I hope so. Because I could already see the bullshit on him. I said, are you seriously blaming her? You bastard. See, and I like Valentine too, and I liked him with Anna, but this right here, this storyline did not do him no favors, because he lost some points with me. Automatically just blaming her. I'm like, are you serious? You knew your child was coming after her, and you said nothing. You said absolutely freaking nothing. He had horrible parenting throughout this storyline, like just terrible, dreadful. And you gonna blame her? Ain't none of this on Anna. Everybody in that town knew she was being stalked. Everybody knew she was on edge. Her house got burned down. Her hotel got ransacked, vandalized. Everybody knew it. She even had to get bodyguards from Sonny. Everybody knew this. It was public information all around town. You know what I'm saying? And Valentine knew this. So you knew she was on edge. And you knew your daughter was coming after her. And you knew your daughter had issues. And you didn't do a damn thing to stop it. You did nothing. You let that girl wander around and trick or treat because you think, oh, well, she were her friends. Oh, please. The girl is a Cassadine. She's a Cassadine. She's as nutty as the rest of them are. Minus Natasha. But she's just as nutty as a fruit basket. And she's the grandchild of Helena. And Victor, for crying out loud. You really thought she wasn't going to give her friends the slip? Like, come on. Valentine's smarter than that. Come on. Ain't none of this on Anna. This is his bullshit ass fault. This is his fault, and I hope Dante grilled the hell out of him. And I really hope that they don't plan on charging Anna, because this was clear self-defense. Clearly. Like, I could not believe this foolishness. Why? You must be out your cartoon-ass mind to sit here and blame her. Fool, please. I ain't gonna lie, this episode made me hot with Valentine. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. This episode made my blood boil. Because the foolishness. I said, oh, no. Nope. We're not going to blame this on her. Hell no. I refuse. No. I can't wait. I am so invested in this storyline because really I did not see Anna shooting that girl coming. I did not, but I'm happy it happened. Now that's some spice. That's how you add a little, you know, a little obey to something. You know what I'm saying? Like you add a little spice, a little razzle dazzle in there. I said, okay, because I wasn't expecting this shit. It made me even more invested in this story because I'm like, okay, where are we going with this one now? I can't wait. This is the storyline I'm looking forward to the most out of anybody else's is this. Like, this shit is hot. But anyway, hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.